Bob Sedney Automotive, we are focused on one thing.
People. Without them, we don't work. That's why we believe
people come first, not the cars, not the service.
But the people who have been depending on Bob Sedney Automotive for more than 34 years.
Real people like
Me. Me.
And me.
It's a mystery.
You're a great mom. You're beautiful and you're smart and you work so hard.
Billy, would you like me to call your mom and see if you can stay for dinner?
If you insist.
Now at Pizza Hut, get 10 of our new cinnamon sticks free. That's right, free when you buy any large pizza with 3 toppings for just $11.99. Free cinnamon sticks and a large pizza with 3 toppings for just $11.99. Spoil your family, not your budget.
You're powerful, smart.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
At Pizza Hut.
Fox News Channel, the country at war. Stay with us for breaking news and live updates, fair and balanced, exclusive from the team you trust. Fox News Channel, on the ground, in the air, reports from the front, inside the conflict. War coverage, second to none. Fox News Channel, the political fallout with eyes around the world, a commitment here at home. The first place to turn for the latest in news. Fox News Channel, real journalism, fair and balanced.
NASCAR's newest phenoms, Kenseth and Busch, look to stay atop the points race. Live from Talladega this weekend.
I can't believe she let you get this. Look at the shape. I mean, it's like, it's perfect. It's just really nice lines like that. You're one lucky guy. Yeah. You think I could, Go ahead. Woo-hoo! Look at this. Can I drive it? No.
Through Saturday, get 0% financing until October 2003 on tractors and mowers over $249, including Craftsman, America's #1 brand of tractor, at America's #1 store for tractors, Sears. Where else?
At Bob Sedney Automotive, we are focused on one thing.
people. Without them, we don't work. That's why we believe
people come first, not the cars, not the service.
But the people who have been depending on Bob Sedney Automotive for more than 34 years.
real people like
Me. Me.
And me.
It's a mystery.
Slapping away, back down the Penguins into the ring. Right to the boards here. Unit up front for the Penguins. You got Dig, you got Robitaille and McKenna. Robitaille playing center on this power play opportunity. Second power play unit up front for the Penguins. Robitaille playing center on this power play opportunity. Ian Moran. Pittsburgh Penguins hockey on Fox SportsNet is brought to you by Toyota and the very affordable Toyota Echo. Get the feeling, Toyota. By UPMC Health Plan, the health plan of the Pens. And by the Pittsburgh Tribune Review. Get a better read on sports in the Pittsburgh Tribune Review. And at the Mellon Arena, the Penguins and the Hurricanes. Carolina leads the season series 2-1. And we'll look at our Pennsylvania Lottery starting goaltenders tonight. For the Pittsburgh Penguins, Sebastian Caron. 6-14-2, 2.67 on the goals against average. And a save percentage of .916. At the other end of the rink, they call him Archie. Artur Zerbe. 7-21-2. 3.20 in the goals against. And Urbe will step between the pipes. Eric Furlat and Chris Lee, the referees. Derek Amell, Brad Kovacic are the two linesmen. We begin play, and the Penguins control the faceoff. Guillaume Lefebvre playing out here with Lemieux and Eric Meloche. The puck is sent into the Carolina zone. Decked out in their bright red uniforms. Up to center to Ron Francis. Try to push it by Dick Tarstrom. That's not going to take place, and here comes Lemieux. Lemieux works it into the Carolina zone, and back checking on the play was Francis. He just swings it down the boards and back to center. And just a little play for the 40-year-old Francis, who lost the puck at center, but he's the first man back to break up the attack and clear the zone. Those are the little things that Ron Francis does, in addition to all the scoring and leadership qualities that he has displayed over the years. He's quite a player. Back into the Carolina zone. And St. Jacques gets the puck up to another newcomer. Defoe works the left side over to Vasicek, who will shoot it in. Joseph Vasicek to Defoe. Defoe working here. Big left winger. Number 39. Vasicek behind the net. Vasicek goes to the right wing corner. Turns, looks, shoots. That'll go behind the goal. The lineup playing here. They lost their last game at home. They're winless in 8. They come in here to play the Penguins. Penguins who had a 16-game winless streak. And they were able to break that with a win against the Rangers, but lost back-to-back games to the Flyers. Let's go to our Dodge game plan. Edzo?
Well, Mario Lemieux and Ron Francis. Could this be Mario's last game? It is of the regular season. I figure it's great for career. And Ronnie Francis, 5 more points for 60 this season. With 3,400 points between the two of those guys.
Craig McDonald, the left winger, trying to drill it into the Penguins in. Diego Manis working center here on this line. And we've got Craig Adams on the right wing, Craig McDonald on the left side. Penguins overskate the puck, but Hans Jansson's going to belt it back to center. Michael Samuelsson, who will work here with Johansson. Enrico Fata, Fata to the net, and it turned it over, and it came right off of Herbe. From behind the goal, McDonald move it quickly up to Zigomanis. Carolina's been hard hit by injuries all year long, as have the Penguins. Penguins will get Joel Bouchard back in the lineup. Is he playing tonight?
Yes, he is.
Yep, Bouchard's back. Rosenball's out. And Bouchard, after missing 13 games with a broken jaw, gets back in the lineup. And St. Jacques right behind his own net. Just a little over 2 minutes gone here in the first period. St. Jacques, part of the deal that sent Sammy Kapanen to the Philadelphia Flyers. Mike Watt works it over to Jeff Daniels. Daniels right in front by Mallets, the winger, who caused a lot of problems for the Penguins the last time Carolina was here. Thomas Mallets played a very physical, rugged game. Mallets along the near boards. And St. Jacques around the far wing, and Ward will take it, the defenseman for the Canes, and shoots it up to center. The Penguins bang it right back in. Jacques quickly around to Ward. Aaron Ward. Right through the intended receiver. This is Jeff O'Neill. The Penguins drag it through. Drop pass over to Pusher. He shoots into the net. And that stop made by Herbe off his stick. Comes right back in front. Lefebvre turns and fires it. Blocked by Francis again.
Well, that chance by Jamie Pusher is exactly where he scored from the other night against the Flyers.
Bouchard in the protective mask to protect that jaw. Lefebvre hammering a slap shot that goes on the right side of Herbe. Down the board. Carolina and Pittsburgh battling for that last spot overall in the NHL standings race, if you will. And here's Malash after the puck in the left wing corner.
Good try there by Malash to get the puck to Lemieux, but Brett Hedican, Carolina defenseman, did a good job on Lemieux.
Faded to the left wing. And Bourbata, Radim Bourbata, who was with the Colorado Avalanche. Shot by him, avoids the net. Johnson to the Penguins, feed it over to the left wing to Marty Straka. Carolina averaging 2.1 goals per game. Pittsburgh averaging 2.4. Carolina, which went to the Eastern Conference Finals and then on to the Stanley Cup Finals last year. Here's Straka behind the net right in front, and Littner trying to shoot it. Straka's going to get it back. Marty Straka over to Thomas Sarubi, and he fires one from 25 that misses. Straka one more time. And the Penguins can't stay on the biscuit. Defoe will take the puck and now turn it back into the Penguin zone.
Oh, good chance there for Thomas Sarobi. Just spun around and fired it high and hard over Arthur Zerbe.
Littner in a collision with Craig Adams of the Canes. And that center slapped up into the Penguins end. Kanavi on defense. And Jacques here. Zigomanis again getting ice time here. Quite a bit of it so far in the early going. Zigomanis to the right side. A shot right to the net. And it's on goal, but stopped by Caron. It's Craig Adams shot the puck from the right wing circle.
Well, there's a look at Joel Bouchard, who's been out 20 games with the broken jaw. Had his mouth wired shut for almost 3.5 weeks. And surprisingly, he only lost 10 pounds, but he's only gained 2 pounds back. He said he can't gain it. Good to see him back in the lineup playing with that protective base guard.
Michael Samuelson hits center ice and onto the left side to Fata, who will see the slapper that misses the goal.
Off the stick of Tanabe.
Karstrom weaves his way in down deep in the corner. Behind the net, gathered in by Adams, who was tripped on the play. Comes through to the right wing, Craig McDonald. And he's overtaken by two of the Penguins, and the Penguins will systematically bring it up ice. And behind the defense, a bouncing puck weirdly towards Herbe, but he guides it over. And Ward, the right-handed shooting defenseman. St. Jacques, who's a good skating blue liner, brings it onto the Penguins' end. Mallett's trying to shoot it. Can't get it on the net. Bouchard, French-Canadian. You look at St. Jacques and you look at Bouchard, you look at guys that bring the puck up. Similar fashion. The way they carry the mail. McKenna to the near corner. Vanderbilt in front, back to McKenna. And he's too well covered.
Well, McKenna looking for goal number 10 on the season. Adding on to new career highs and still looking for that first assist of the season.
Degg back here with Lemieux now. As Meloche not on the right wing at the moment. Now Degg waves to the bench and heads that way. Meloche hits the ice. Lemieux steals back in front. A backhander save made by Herbe on Lemieux's steal right in front. Mario's got it again. Turning shot, and he hit the side of the goal. And Brett Hedigan's going to throw it up the right wing. Too far for O'Neill. Looks like an icing call against Carolina. No, they wave it off. And Janssen around. Kept in by Sean Hill behind the net. Francis centers to O'Neill, and a good shot. Better save by Caron. Now they open it up. Here comes Lemieux. Lemieux drags it through. Skating wild on the right side. Onto the net. And Arturs Herbe makes the save.
Closed captioning of Pittsburgh Penguins hockey on Fox SportsNet is provided by West Penn Allegheny Health Systems, ranked with America's best by U.S. News and World Reports.
What's that?
Mandarin chicken salad.
Is it good?
It's fabulous. Very fresh, very crunchy. What's that?
It's a chicken BLT salad.
Good?
Yeah, and it's so big I think I'm gonna have to take some home.
You know, two guys talking about salads. Kind of, you know.
Grow up, man.
Wendy's 4 garden sensations are so fresh and delicious that people who never ate salads are eating salads.
Sorry.
Wendy's, it's better here. And our pickup window is open till 1 a.m. or later, so you can eat great even late.
Fox News Channel, the country at war. Stay with us for breaking news and live updates, fair and balanced, exclusive from the team you trust. Fox News Channel, on the ground, in the air, reports from the front, inside the conflict. War coverage, second to none. Fox News Channel, the political fallout with eyes around the world, a commitment here at home. The first place to turn for the latest in news. Fox News Channel, real journalism, fair and balanced.
Not bad.
Well, there's Steve Lattin. Mario Lemieux, he looks like he got 8 extra sticks on the bench, and Stevie Lattin said he wanted to be circled this year, and Sevy got it.
How come you circled him? You didn't go clockwise. You went counterclockwise.
He's
Is that a
special.
special
He's
circle?
special. Mario's going to go through at least 27 sticks tonight in this game.
He struck it onto the left wing. Sorobi punch it right to the net. Herbe makes the save. Pittsburgh out shooting Carolina 5-3 here. Early moments of this game. Vada can't make the pass to Vasicek. Carolina has had the first goal in only 30 games this year. They're well aware what that's like. Last year they had the first goal in only 31 games. Don't win a whole lot of hockey games. Do not score first. Carolina's got 3 left. Penguins have 2, including tonight. Fata around to Bouchard. Now back to Rico and had to spot the puck and gets to it. Amy Pusher. That's way beyond the reach of Johansson. And Tanabe goes to play the biscuit. Left behind the net. Fata with that good speed gets there first. Samuelson pressured here at the near board by Zigomanis.
Well, Jamie Pusher is not happy along the near boards.
Pushing and shoving after they get the whistle here as they freeze it.
Was that Zigomanis that came in there and give him a shot? Well, Jamie Pusher was being worked over on the boards, and then Pusher started giving Zigomanis a couple shots to the face as he was leaning in after the hit along those near boards. Pusher will come in here and watch Zigomanis come in. Gives him a hit. Now watch Jamie Pusher. There's one. We lost a shot, but trust me, folks, you give him a couple pops to the side of the head.
And Jacques using his skates to play the puck up. Not into the Penguins end. Mike Watt. Watt had been sent down to Lowell, but the Canes had thought that Jan Hlavich would be back and playing, but Hlavich told him yesterday, I don't even know if it was yesterday or this morning, I'll tell you when it was, because he had gone back to Lowell, got to the Boston airport, drove to his apartment in Lowell. When he got in, he answered the phone. They told him, come back.
Go back to the airport.
Go back to the airport.
And it's no April Fool's joke.
No. And here he is.
Well, Mario Lemieux had an outstanding opportunity in his last shift. Goes to the backhand, takes the puck away from Sean Hill. And he worked himself to the front, and Eric Malash made a great pass, and Mario just hit the side of the net. And talking about the exchanging of sticks, Ricky Keel takes one, Randy Hillier, a lot of hands in it.
Around the boards and up the center. You don't usually see that unless somebody's maybe playing his last game. So
yeah, Mario does a lot of work with charities as well, Mikey.
That's true.
Well, they're all game used.
There's Francis trying to get to the net. And a lead pass to Lemieux behind the defense. Mario backhand shot, and Herbe closes it off and makes the save.
There's only one guy on Carolina that could catch Mario from that point. And unfortunately for the Penguins and Mario was Brett Hedican.
And Jacques falls down. Ward gets the puck out as he runs into Lefebvre. We'll say Jacques again, driving the puck deep into the Penguin zone. One of the things that Philadelphia has done in an effort to bolster their club for this playoff run is they've moved some of their younger kids to other teams, so we'll see how that's going to affect the Flyers down the road. And we don't even know how far they're going to go in the playoffs, but either they have a tremendous surplus or they've decided to make a run for it now. And frankly, it might be, their best chance at it with some of the older people that they have on that club.
And if you have a legitimate chance to win, you go for it.
Here's Straka with a puck, fakes a shot, nice move, and now onto the net, and Herbe with a glove hand.
You know all that stuff your mom used to tell you? She was right. Go study Dodge Dakota, winner of Strategic Vision's Total Quality Award 4 years in a row. A quality you're sure to appreciate after you get your chores done. Dodge Dakota, part of the most powerful line of trucks. Don't make mom have to tell you again.
Grab Dodge's 770 powertrain limits warranty plus 0% financing or $3,000 cash allowance. Ford, Chevy, and Toyota don't match this.
Okay, Oven Mitt, time to get another roast out of the...
Look, it's Arby's new Italian beef and provolone.
The oven goodness of beef, roasted right in the store so it's juicy, not greasy, then marinated in Italian seasonings on a soft baguette.
Okay, I'll stop.
Try Arby's new Italian beef and provolone.
What are you eating today?
All right. Awesome start. You're looking great out there.
Come on, awesome saves out there.
Guys, first period starts in 5.
To the end of our losing streak.
Well, an excellent pass here by Guillaume Lefebvre and hits Mario Lemieux at the red line, and here comes Brett Hedican. Excellent opportunity for Mario, and good save by Archer Zerbe.
Mario's gone 8 games without a goal, which matches his all-time high in his NHL career, not scoring a goal in consecutive games. Good opportunity there.
The Penguins
Not beat Urban.
I'm sorry, Mike. I think the Penguins have had more scoring chances in this first period than they had total in the 6 periods against the Flyers in the last 2 games.
I would agree. Carolina's given up 35 more goals than they've scored in the first period. That's the highest number we've seen this year. Michael Samuelson between the circles and Craig McDonald right there to take it away. Just pushes the puck into the Penguins' end. Caron. Pittsburgh with 8 shots. Carolina with 3. It's down the boards. Carolina's gone 7 in a row out shooting teams, but they haven't won a game. Right now they're behind on that stat right at this moment with 8:31 to go in the first.
Well, tonight at 11 o'clock on the Best Damn Sports Show, period. A swimsuit spectacular. Does that mean the guys are going to be trying on swimsuits, Mikey, or is it?
I think so.
I'd like to see Tom Arnold in maybe a Speedo or something. And outrageous MLB moments. It's the Best Damn Sports Show, period. Tonight at 11 o'clock right here on Fox Sports Net. Have you been on lately, Mikey?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I haven't had the blazer to get on there, and Speedo's not ready. And here is Vanderbilt. What?
I don't know if I'd ever want to see that. That would be spectacular.
That would be outrageous, as you said. Here's Pauline. Over to Sanabi. I'm not even going to say anything about that. Yeah, I'd wear mine if you wear yours. France is trying to get around people. And Lefebvre now will stop. And Hedigan goes back and picks up the mail. Maurice, who of course has the longest tenure of any coach in the National Hockey League. There's been a lot of talk concerning whether or not he'll be back. There's been talk about the Penguin coaching staff too. Both these clubs, and that happens when you're not winning hockey games. You're under the gun and under the microscope. Bait into the net. Lemieux's going to turn. No score in this hockey game. Melange over to Lemieux in the right wing. Hedigan's out here towards the net. Driving hard was Hine. Back in front. It goes in off a skate, and the Penguins take a 1-0 lead. Eric Melange may have touched that puck.
I think it went in off of Brent Hedigan. Melange threw it to the front of the net, and it banked in off of the skate of Brent Hedigan in behind Artur Zerbe. But Melange, a hard worker, throws it to the front of the net. And I don't know if Mario might have touched that puck, Mikey, as it was getting to Hedigan.
He might have.
Let's see if it goes off of Mario at all. Hedigan's in behind it. Goes off of Hedigan. Now watch Mario. I don't know. Did not know if it went off the heel of his stick or not, but it was a goal for the Penguins, and I believe it is. Eric Melange, who's been very physical here in this first period, and one of the guys the Penguins will be banking on next season to turn this ship around.
Well, Pittsburgh with the opening goal, and for the 50th time this year, Carolina gives that up. The record when they allow that first goal is not real impressive. 9-29-9 with 2 losses in OT. It is Melange. Melange with his 4th of the season. And Lemieux and Lefebvre are going to get assist on the goal. Exactly the 13-minute mark.
Well,
watch it again.
Yeah, Lefebvre went hard to the net, and it goes off.
Well, that's the kind of season it's been for the Carolina Hurricanes and the Pittsburgh Penguins. It actually had Hill's skate.
Yeah, it went off a hill. I did not see Hill until we got a great look from our great crew here in the Bird. But Hedigan was right on top of Lemieux. And went off Hill's skate into the back of the net.
Oh, Bouchard around the boards. And after the puck, it'll be Pauline. Nicholas Pauline gave it away. Johansson was hit back in the Carolina zone. He's a little slow in getting back to his feet.
He did the splits right at the blue line. He got tangled up with one of the Carolina defensemen.
Fanta sends it around the horn. Johansson back into play. To Michael Samuelson and on to Pusher, who shoots it. Well, Jamie's a goal scorer. He's shooting on every occasion. But why not?
When you're hot?
Yeah, well, why not? Go Fata. We'll tap it over to Bouchard. Bouchard. A chance to play here the last week of the season, so that won't hurt him. And sitting out the whole campaign. Nice little pass here by Dang onto the left side. A one-legged shot by McKenna avoids the net. Like Watt throw it up for Mallets, but he can't get it to him. 6'8" McKenna. Unable to beat Ward. He's going to take the puck. That's what you call really playing the man there by Ward. And just moved in and just took McKenna off the puck physically.
That's what you want to see from your defenseman. Do not watch the puck. You have to watch the chest of the oncoming puck carrier.
Carolina and Francis centers. It comes free, and Beta shoots the puck, and that misses. Beta overskated it. Picked up here by Hennigan. It comes left side to O'Neill, has 30 goals on the year. Into the near corner to Beta. You talk about a team that only scores 2.1 goals per game. Got O'Neill with 30. Francis over the 20-goal plateau. Ronnie has not had a lot of goals here since the All-Star break, and now he shoots it right to the net, and Caron down to his knees to make the save.
Hello?
Listen up.
Who's this?
I'm you in the future.
You're what?
I'm you, so just listen, okay? First, do not take that job in Boston.
What job?
You'll see. Second, buy the Passat.
The Passat?
Yeah, trust me. It's one decision you'll be happy with when you become me. Oh, one more thing. When you meet Becky, run.
The Volkswagen Passat. It's well equipped, elegantly designed, and now more affordable than ever. See your dealer today. You'll thank yourself later.
Pittsburgh Sports tonight after the game. We got some awards coming up. We had our awards prior to the start of the game. It'd be nice to do some like Edzo awards or something.
Well, personal awards. Second annual.
Good. Hennigan towards the net. Loose in front. Francis trying to jam in, and he can't get it by Caron. Caron has been very sharp for the Penguins the last 3 games, too, and coming into this one. Save percentage over .950. And he may have earned himself a spot here with a strong performance with a losing hockey club.
I don't think there's any question.
Yeah.
As long as he comes into training camp next year. And
loose puck. Oh, and they can't get it by Caron. How did that not go in? Defoe had that puck, it appeared, by himself with an open net, and he could not get it home.
I think the Penguins caught a break here. The puck was right in front of the net, and the referee blew the whistle. But watch this. Everybody's hacking and whacking. Verbata's in there, come over from Colorado. Look where the puck is. And the whistle goes. People going hard to the net for Carolina. Maida was there. Verbata was there. Sebastian Caron was outstanding.
Struck of the Penguins back to Bouchard. And Bouchard got it up to the Carolina blue line. Osicek takes it away on the right side for Verbata. And that running style too, the right-handed shooter misses the net. The Penguins got a piece of it. Straka back to haul it in. 1-0 Pittsburgh.
Just finishing that thought on Sebastian Caron. He comes into camp next year continues to work hard and is in excellent condition. I don't think there's any reason why we should believe that he will be here when the season starts.
And Default gave it away to Marty Straka. Straka, who's the Penguins candidate for the Masterson Trophy. Comeback award. Presented in the memory of Bill Masterson, who lost his life in a National Hockey League game. He played with the Minnesota North Stars. Put his head on the ice. This is Hans Johnson. He put it back just inside the blue line. Grabbed by Craig Adams. And slapped by Ward way wide of the net. Samuelson got a trailer in. Johansson gives it to him. Johansson shooting the puck, and Herbe got a piece of it. Another blast, this time by Folk that missed the target.
This line has had a lot of energy. Samuelson, Johansson, Rico Fata.
Johansson protects the puck very, very well. He's very good at moving and controlling the puck and keeping people off of him. Impressive, actually, the way he's played for the Penguins since coming over from the Calgary Flames.
It was an excellent pass by Samuelson to get the puck to Johansson. Take a look at his numbers, 5 goals on the season. I thought Michael Samuelson played very well early when he came over in a trade with the New York Rangers, part of the Alexei Kovalev deal. They hit a little bit of a lull, was hurt a little bit. Played pretty well the last couple of games.
Lemieux to open space. Karstrom can't get there. The quick moving Hedigan does. Penguins lead 1-0. On home ice for the final time of this season. Their final game will be at the MCI Center against the Capitals on Saturday night. And an icing call. Can we have an Edzo?
Yep.
I think we should have an Edzo.
Well, the Edzo Award for face-offs. You know, I love those face-offs, Mikey. That's why it's a category. 2 in the same game. Lemieux off the face-off, and then the face-off play. The win to Marty Straka.
You eat like, oh, there's the Edzo zone. Do you have like, your turkeys have like 9 legs? 2? Just trying to get a read on it. A Chicago turkey? Is that a special kind? Or?
No.
Edzo.
The turkey that I have only has.
This ought to be good, folks.
Only has 3. That's all.
Nice. And don't. Here comes Straka now. Left side Sorovi. Don't dare let anybody touch those turkey legs. Onto the net, Herbe. Stopping it, Sorovi behind the goal. And around to Richard Littner. They're trying to pull it by his counterpart, number 6, Hedigan. Carolina steers it up ice. There's anybody that loves the turkey leg more than the great Edzo. Am I correct? Yes, I am.
You are.
Yes, I am. Don't touch it. Those poor kids at your house. Oh, their hands are red. Pusher's going to lean back and give the puck to Joel Bouchard.
Doesn't look like he missed the beat. Joel Bouchard being off 20 games.
Junkers coming up between periods. See Guy and Stan together here at the Mellon Arena prior to the start of the game. The Sports Beat. Conclude another season. The 36 for the Pens. 2 seconds left. And the period comes to an end. Well, the Pittsburgh Penguins have the lead. At home against the Canes of Carolina. Guy Dunker is next. You're watching Fox Sports Net. Your home for turkey legs and Penguin hockey all season long.
You know all that stuff your mom used to tell you? She was right. Go study Dodge Dakota, winner of Strategic Vision's Total Quality Award 4 years in a row. A quality you're sure to appreciate.
After you get your chores done, Dodge Dakota, part of the most powerful line of trucks. Don't make Mom have to tell you again.
Grab Dodge's 770 powertrain limits warranty plus 0% financing or $3,000 cash allowance. Ford, Chevy, and Toyota don't match this.
It's an intrastate battle. Giles and the Pirates. Abreu and the Phillies. Saturday and Sunday on Fox Sports Net.
The Meadows. Visit one of our 4 off-track betting locations. Wager on live simulcast races from around the world. The Meadows. Be part of it.
Coming up on Pittsburgh Sports tonight, we'll have the latest on Ben Howland and UCLA. And the Buccos try to make it 2 in a row against the Reds. All that and more after the game on Pittsburgh Sports tonight.
Yeah, this is my town. Hey, where I was born, where I was raised, where I keep all my yesterdays. I came back, settled down. This is where my roots are in the ground. This is my town.
Your hometown Eaton Park bakes fresh bread every day. And right now, you can enjoy any one of 3 new deli sandwiches with a side for only $4.99.
My town.
The average new car dealer can offer you 1 or 2 sport utility choices. Your Toyota dealer has a lot more. 5 SUV choices, including RAV4, the most fuel-efficient SUV. Highlander, named best in initial quality. The full-size Sequoia with room for 8. The legendary Land Cruiser. And now the most powerful 4Runner ever. All new with available V8 power. The average dealer can't offer you any of these choices. Only your Toyota dealer has them. More choices, better choices. Toyota. You're watching Fox Sports Net.
Pittsburgh Penguins hockey on Fox Sports Net is brought to you by Chrysler. Drive equals love. And by Bud Light, proud sponsor of the NHL.
Welcome back to Mellon Arena. The Penguins enjoying a 1-0 lead over the Carolina Hurricanes, courtesy of an Eric Meloche goal at the 13-minute mark. A lot of people here tonight wondering, is this the last time we're going to see Mario Lemieux playing for the Penguins here at Mellon Arena? Mario has an assist on Meloche's goal and a very active period, a couple of partial breakaways. But before the game, Edzo sat down and talked with Mario, and Mario seemed to prefer to talk about the future of the franchise and not his past.
Yeah, it's always difficult every time you lose game after game, and it's been difficult on everybody. On myself, I went through that my first 5 years here in Pittsburgh in '84 through '99, '89, and then we made the playoffs, and a couple of years later we won the cup. But it takes time. Every time that you have to rebuild your team, it takes a few years to get going, but you still have to show up and work hard and build on the young players that we have, and hopefully we can do that. We have a lot of good young players on this team and in the farm system, and I think the fans are going to see a few of them next year, hopefully, that are going to be able to play in this league. And I like what we have in the organization, and hopefully we can get these young guys together over the next 2 years, and they can grow together and have a chance to win in the future.
The Penguins win here tonight. Carolina will lock down that final spot in the NHL standings, giving them the best chance at the #1 overall draft pick. Should the Penguins lose tonight, well, some things would still be up in the air in terms of that. The draft lottery is next Monday. We'll go back to the studio after this.
Tom, I told this guy you make a great sandwich. Tell him.
Well, I start with a rich blend of savory Monterey and cheddar cheeses, then add flavorful herbs like garlic, dash of oregano, a pinch of rosemary.
Sounds like a great sandwich. Sandwich? That was just the bread.
Great bread makes a delicious sandwich. That's why Subway has a line of gourmet breads like the tasty new Italian urban cheese. Fresh baked with garlic, oregano, rosemary, topped with Monterey cheese.
Ready to hear more?
I think I'm ready to eat.
Subway, eat fresh.
Jeep Wrangler owners speak their own language. Now get Jeep Wrangler for around $15,500. Check one out today.
NASCAR's newest phenoms, Kenseth and Busch, look to stay atop the points race. Live from Talladega this weekend.
Spring is here, and now's the time to take advantage of Thermo Twin's Upgrade Special with the purchase of your new replacement windows. During the month of April, Thermo Twin will include as a standard feature to windows that you replace, AFG Low E Glass with Super Spacer. AFG Low E Glass will reduce your heating and cooling bills while protecting your draperies, carpets, and furniture from harmful UV rays. Employee-owned Thermo Twin windows. Give them a call today at 826-1000 or stop in at 1155 Allegheny Avenue in Oakmont.
Since 1866, we've had only 6 master distillers of Jack Daniels. Job satisfaction's never been much of a problem. Jack Daniels Tennessee Whiskey.
This is your Pittsburgh Sports Update from the Fox Sports News Desk.
Good evening, I'm Rob King. We'll get you back out to the Pens and Hurricanes in just a moment, but first this Pittsburgh Sports Tonight intermission update. There's no question the Pirates are more talented these days, and Altoona Curve manager Dale Swam says the talent and enthusiasm runs top to bottom in the organization.
This organization's got a lot of talent in this organization now. I mean, and you guys are just going to keep seeing it because there's still more down in Lynchburg, there's more in Hickory, and I mean, there's hitters, there's pitchers, and it's not like it was for 10 years in this organization where it was just borderline prospects. Now we got bona fide guys that can be impact players in the big leagues coming, and it's going to be fun in this organization for quite a while.
It sounds encouraging. Coming up tonight after the game on Pittsburgh Sports Tonight, the latest on Ben Howland and UCLA. Penn State hires a hoops coach to replace Jerry Dunn, and Pirates-Reds highlights as well. All that and more tonight on PST. But first, back to Mike and Eddie for the start of the second period, coming up right after this.
Fox News Channel, the country at war. Stay with us for breaking news and live updates, fair and balanced, exclusive from the team you trust. Fox News Channel, on the ground, in the air, reports from the front, inside the conflict. War coverage, second to none. Fox News Channel, the political fallout with eyes around the world, a commitment here at home. The first place to turn for the latest in news. Fox News Channel, real journalism, fair and balanced.
Hello?
Listen up.
Who's this?
I'm you in the future.
You're what?
I'm you, so just listen, okay? First, do not take that job in Boston.
What job?
You'll see. Second, buy the Passat.
The Passat?
Yeah, trust me. It's one decision you'll be happy with when you become me. Oh, one more thing. When you meet Becky, run.
The Volkswagen Passat. It's well equipped, elegantly designed, and now more affordable than ever. See your dealer today. You'll thank yourself later.
Slap it away, back down the Penguins into the ring. Quick the boards here. Unit up front for the Penguins. You got Dink, you got Robitaille and McKenna. Robitaille playing center on this power play opportunity. Second power play unit up front for the Penguins. Robitaille playing center on this power play opportunity. Zian Moran.
Okay, Oven Mitt, time to get another roast out of the...
Look, it's Arby's new Italian beef and provolone.
The oven goodness of beef, roasted right in the store so it's juicy, not greasy, then marinated in Italian seasonings on a soft baguette.
Okay, I'll stop.
Try Arby's new Italian beef and provolone.
What are you eating today?
Hey, that thing got a hammy? Yeah. Sweet.
The all-new Dodge Ram Heavy Duty.
Did you mean the Charger? Because you know that's got a Hemi too.
Now with a 345 horsepower, 5.7-liter Hemi Magnum. Our best trucks, our best powertrain limited warranty, plus our best deal equals the best values in America.
You're watching Fox Sports Net.
Welcome back to the Mellon Arena. The Penguins have a 1-0 lead over the Carolina Hurricanes. And the Pens getting on the board. Got a little help, but they still got the opening goal.
Well, a couple of real good chances for the Penguins, and courtesy of Mario Lemieux and his line mates Guillaume Lefebvre and Eric Meloche. That opportunity for Mario hits the side of the net. But the breakaway, and again, really only one guy in Carolina would be able to catch Mario in that situation, and it was Brett Hedican. The lone goal of the period, courtesy of this line. Eric Meloche just throws it in front of the net. Hedican on Lemieux, and unfortunately for Carolina, it goes off the skate of Sean Hill. Two defensemen in the right place, but at the wrong time, and it's a 1-0 lead after the first period for the Pens.
Penguins have the edge in shots on goal, better with the scoring chances, and neither club on the power play in that first period. Well, at least for the Penguins, they're off and running with an opportunity here to maybe win a game against Carolina. These two teams battling for that bottom spot, if you will, in the NHL overall race.
Well, I think both these teams have been big disappointments. I don't think there's any doubt about that. And you think about Carolina last year, Mikey, going to the Stanley Cup Finals and actually having a 1-0-0 lead in the Stanley Cup Finals and a Ron Francis goal in overtime in Game 1. And for the Penguins, it's been really an up-and-down season. They got off to a real brutal start the first game of the season. Got off to the next 7 games. They played really well. The power play was clicking at 40%, but then all the injuries came, and of course the trading of Kovalev. So both these teams had some good chances. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't a few more goals, but both goaltenders played very well in the first period.
All right, we've got a second period and then some to go in this hockey game. Stick around. It's Edzo night.
Hey guys, with those, you also get a mask, fins, regulator, tank, an underwater camera, snorkel.
Isn't it great when the extras are included? It's like that with the Chrysler PT Cruiser, with 32 seating configurations and a ton of cargo space.
Be right back.
All at a great low price.
Hey guys, look, she threw in a couple of these too.
It's more than you ever expected. Chrysler PT Cruiser, now starting around $17,300 with our 770 powertrain limited warranty, because love is a commitment.
The Angels, world champions! America's pastime returns to Fox.
Hey, Tom, I told this guy you make a great sandwich. Tell him.
Well, I start with a rich blend of savory Monterey and cheddar cheeses, then add flavorful herbs like garlic, dash of oregano, a pinch of rosemary.
Sounds like a great sandwich.
Sandwich? That was just the bread.
Great bread makes a delicious sandwich. That's why Subway has a line of gourmet breads like the tasty new Italian urban cheese. Fresh baked with garlic, oregano, rosemary, topped with Monterey cheese.
Ready to hear more?
I think I'm ready to eat.
Subway, eat fresh!
Introducing 54321, the show that brings you inside the world of extreme sports.
From the heart of Yingling country comes a new beer. Light lager tonight.
Coming up on Pittsburgh Sports Tonight, we'll have the latest on Ben Howland and UCLA, and the Buccos try to make it 2 in a row against the Reds. All that and more after the game on Pittsburgh Sports Tonight.
It's a showdown between division rivals. Giles and the Pirates. Sexton and the Brewers. Monday at 6 on Fox Sports Net.
Mario Lemieux playing in his 879th game. All as a Penguin. There's Mario's numbers. Is that updated even with his assists? Mario since his return coming back. Can we have that, gentlemen and ladies? There you go. 134 games. Mario with 197 points, averaging about 1.47, almost a point and a half a game.
The delay seems to be, it might be a little bit, there's a little bit too much water in the Carolina end zone.
Well,
Seems like they're waiting for it to bond a little bit.
Let's say a belated happy birthday
to Noah Flowers of Chester, West Virginia.
I'm so sorry we didn't get this on.
He's 5 years old.
Yeah.
Way to go, Noah.
Sure, Noah's probably asleep.
No, he's up. No, he's up.
Mom and Dad maybe can pass that along. And also Brian Anloff, who works with Fox Sports Net. His wife Tracy and daughter Quinn have a new addition to their family, Dale Anloff. He was born this morning, 8 pounds, 9 ounces. A big boy. Anyway, we begin period number 2. Congratulations.
He's 20 inches long.
I like that. Jeff O'Neill wraps it right to the Penguins net. O'Neill has a couple of goals in the season series against Pittsburgh. Sean Hine. Right side, and Eric Malash down the boards and then behind Urbe. He was touched for a goal, but none of it really is doing in period number 1. Flaw now turns it back into the Carolina zone. Radim Verbata coming hard up the left wing, shoots it in. Cycling here by the Canes. Shot towards the net by Verbata. Verana's down and out, but helping save the day is Marty Straka. A strange situation there for the Penguins. Verana just kept right on working. Craig Adams back in the air, knocked down by Bouchard. And the Penguin defenseman hits the Carolina blue line, try to pass to Littner.
Oh, what a good hit there by Aaron Ward on Bouchard. He had a chance to dump the puck in and tried to make a play. And Ward stepped him up.
Straka racing through to Sorobi. Sorobi pulls the trigger. Goaltender Urbe didn't see it. He heard it, though, go wide by his ear. Back in front. A good shot by Sorobi, and Urbe makes the save and then falls back and keeps that puck out of the net. Boy, that puck taking some weird bounces. And Artur Zerbe, little Archie, making the play to keep the Canes only down by 1.
Well, an excellent opportunity there for Thomas Sorobi, but first, Verbata throws it in front. I think that went off a Jamie Pusher, but good thing for the Pens. There's nobody there for Carolina. Puck will work its way behind the net. Straka to Sorobi, and what a save by Artur Zerbe. Richard Littner going to the net looking for a rebound.
Zigomanis now to Tanabe, and Tanabe around far side. Pauline his defense partner. Carolina moves it quickly to center. Adams is going to just drill it down to the Penguins' end. Verbata put it into the far boards. Danny Folk, the 6'6" defenseman, tying up people. We've come out here and gone to a cycling type of game here against the Penguins to begin the second period.
They're trying to get the Penguins, the defenseman, to work down low.
There's a hit by Craig Adams on Danny Folk and sends him flying. But cleared by Pittsburgh. It'll be length of the ice.
Adams just got a penalty. He swung his stick. He's got a slashing penalty. Not a smart penalty there by Craig Adams. Folk kind of tried to give him a little shot as he was going off the ice from that hit from behind. But as Folk was going to the bench, Adams swung his stick. I kind of thought there was going to be a penalty there against Craig Adams. But as the play worked itself out on the right of your screen,
2:56 the time of the minor penalty to Craig Adams.
Well, Carly Cowan of Indiana, Pennsylvania is our Pizza Hut power play contestant. Watch Adam swing a stick. Thank you. Carly Cowan of Indiana, Pennsylvania is our Pizza Hut power play contestant. If the Penguins score on the power play, Carly wins Pizza Hut. Pizza for a year.
Carolina with 5 short-handed goals on the season. Pittsburgh has given up 9. Pittsburgh's power play, you see, now ranked 6th overall in the NHL. Joel Bouchard throwing the puck up to Dick Tartstrom. Hennigan intercepts and Bosacek takes it. They'll have to go back, so they've got Bouchard and Tartstrom as their point men. On the front line, Lemieux, Straka, and Steve McKenna. Hennigan again. That one right up into the Penguin bench, and we'll get a face-off in the circle to the left of Artur Zerbe. And Lemieux is going to get another new piece of timber. I wish we'd have been able to keep track of how many sticks he's going through tonight.
I think the plan was to try to get
After
25.
every whistle, 25?
Yeah, try to get 25 in. Game used.
Bouchard stepping back behind his own goal. With a pin, just under a minute to go in the power play. Marstrom fires it away into the zone. Ward takes the puck, takes a weird bounce, comes to Zigomanis. Carolina's in a similar situation as the Penguins. A lot of their youngsters playing here. An opportunity to get a little NHL experience. Kenna shuffles it ahead. St. Jacques. Lemieux putting pressure on, but they do clear. And the Penguins have to come back. Tarstrom will sit down. Littner hits the ice for the Penguins. He'll be one of the 2-point men now. Bouchard's going to the bench. Hines will replace him for the Pens. Lemieux has been out here this whole time in the power play. Back door over to Fata. Rico Fata holding the puck. Still Mario Lemieux. Into the slot. Johansson tried to turn and shoot it. He was too well covered. Yeah, Daniels. The last time in here, Daniels thought he had a short-handed goal against the Penguins. Remember that, Edzo? And it was called back on either a skate or a high stick on the puck, and it was waved off. He hasn't got a goal yet this year, Jeff Daniels. So the Penguins are 0 for 1 on the power play. We got a lot of folks at work that make this broadcast possible here, from Fox Sports Net all the way down to our fine crew that work for Pittsburgh Crewing, including our stage manager Danny Wolf and
the Wolfman.
Dave Edmondson, who knows our stats, but the whole surrounding cast that makes it possible. Usually about 16 people for each truck. It's a visiting broadcast. They work the other truck, they interchange, and they do a tremendous job for us. I'd like to thank them personally, and they'll get themselves ready and move on over to PNC with the ballpark, and they'll be taken up right where they left off here as far as hockey's concerned. And they'll move over and cover the Pirates and the opposing teams. On to the net where Caron stops it on Beta's shot. Like Degg started to the right, now go behind the net. And ends up on the stick of David Tanabe. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Hammered back into the Penguins end. Danny Folk waited by an oncoming Kane, who went down the left wing. Back and forth they go. 6 minutes plus into the second period. Carolina's Craig Adams back on a heavy slapper. There by Sebastian Caron.
Well, was he out of his net there to cut down the angle by the shot by Adams?
Adams again sets it up. Zigomanis towards a net save made. Rebound. Penalty coming up against Pittsburgh. Johnson's going to the penalty box.
Wrangler owners speak their own language. Now get Jeep Wrangler for around $15,500. Check one out today.
In my house, you follow my rules.
You're not leaving this house dressed like that.
You're working Saturday night?
Sit down and be quiet.
Do it.
Because I said.
So, what kind of bread do you want?
What?
For your BMT.
I'll take that one.
Our new Italian urban cheese? It's fresh baked with oregano, rosemary, and garlic, topped with a delicious blend of Monterey and cheddar cheeses. You're gonna love how it makes your sandwich taste.
Yeah, the Italian urban cheese.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, whatever I say.
Subway, eat fresh.
Americans are hardworking people, but they also treasure their free time. That's why most people have outdoor power equipment with high-performance Briggs & Stratton engines inside. They start easily and have the power to get the job done quickly. In fact, they've been helping Americans make the most of their free time for nearly a century. So be sure there's a powerful Briggs & Stratton engine inside. Spring is mower tune-up season. Extend the life of your mower with a tune-up kit from participating lawn and garden retailers.
Well, Hans Janssen gets 2 minutes for slashing. Here's Janssen. Now watch, he's gonna move in, and there all he does is just get body position. In a lead, kind of surprised that it was a slashing call. Nonetheless, Carolina on the power play.
Carolina ranked 20th. They have 58 power play goals this year. The Penguins are one of the highest percentage teams of goals that they've scored versus even strength in what they've done. But Carolina would really have to be up there, averaging only 2.1. Let me just see here. They've scored 167, and 58 of those have come on the power play. O'Neill wants to skip off the glass and up into the seats.
Well, it's time for our UPMC injury update. Take a look at Ronnie Francis. It's probably been about the average of number of players that we've had on our injury update
all year long
list. Yeah, yep. 4, 5, 6 number.
Didn't get a report on the extent of the damage to Brian Holzinger. We'll be getting that sometime later in the week or next week. The MRI disclosed. Urbana at the right point. Moves it over here to Ron Francis. Down to the near corner. And cleared. Rico Fata and Matthias Johansson out here killing the penalty. Buscher's going to come off. Bouchard's going to join him and hit the bench. The Penguins have put new blue liners on. It'll be Hines and Tarnstrom. Eddingen shoots it, deflected. Greg Adams. And again cleared by the Penguins. Tarnstrom did the job there. 25 to go on the Janssen penalty. Carolina's got time for one quick rush here. They're not going anywhere right now. They're offside at the Penguin line. Caps and pens on Saturday to close it out. Still a race going on there with Tampa Bay and the Capitals for the top spot in the Southeast Division. Tampa's got a game in hand. They have a 1-point lead over the Capitals. And really all that's going to determine is who's going to have home ice in the series between the two. 3 will play 6. You either finish 3rd or 6th. You win the division championship, you're number 3. One thing for the Capitals, at least they've got going for them, they're not going to play the Penguins. Adams shooting the puck. The rebound, that's knocked in or not? They're going to say no goal. They're saying the net was dislodged before the puck was shot. The referee right there.
I think there's a penalty coming up here against Carolina. I believe it's going to be on Craig McDonald for upending.
He hit one of the Penguins and sent him
into
the net.
Tarnstrom? Yeah, that's Tarnstrom. I mean, that's interference right there. Craig McDonald knocked Dick Tarnstrom right into the net.
Well, let's give him credit. That was the right call. It was an interference call there against Craig McDonald. Now all of a sudden you don't have the tying goal. Maurice doesn't like the call. The coach of the Canes, but now it turns around where Pittsburgh has the man advantage. Mario Lemieux has got a little look in his eye now as he comes onto the Cane zone. Turns around, holding that puck. His attempted pass, Daniel's got a stick on it, and it goes all the way back into Penguin real estate. Bouchard comes right up the center of the ice. Drives it hard around the boards. Heading it. He's been everywhere for the Canes tonight. Couldn't get to it. Straka to Lemieux in front. Leave it for Bouchard. This shot may have hit his own teammate. McKenna in front. This is Lemieux trying to make a pass, and Sean Hill got in front of it. Back pedal here, and Bouchard to Tarnstrom.
Well, Mario had a chance to shoot that puck, and I think he tried to surprise everybody. I think he surprised Bouchard as well, and that shot never got through.
Does come to 66 on the left wing board. With 1 point tonight. Penguins lead 1-0. This is McKenna in front, and Lemieux couldn't direct it in. Come off the board. Now knocked aside, and here comes Zigomanis with a clear chance here in a breakaway. Short-handed. His shot, he scores. We are tied at 1. Mike Zigomanis gets the tying goal, his second of the year. And the Carolina Hurricanes have tied this hockey game.
Well, a short-handed goal for the Toronto native, Mike Zigomanis. Beautiful little move here right before he scores the goal. A little fake. Caron goes down and he goes top shelf. And this puck just jumps off his stick. I mentioned his second goal of the season. Ties it up at 1. Penguins still on a power play.
He got a goal in his first game in the NHL. And now has waited that long to get another one. It's been a while. Zigomanis on the shorthanded tally.
15 games.
Unassisted. He shoots a puck like that, he'll score a few more in the National Hockey League.
North York, Ontario.
It's major league shooting there. On to the net. Caron makes the play with a stick. Penguins with 10 seconds to go. Second consecutive game now we've given up a shorthanded goal. Was there one on the last game against the Flyers?
Yeah, that was the Summit goal.
Penguins in danger of tying a record that they've had in place for a lot of years, and not a positive one. That is the longest winless streak at home, on home ice. Right now they're tied at 1 as Francis tried to center, and Johansson takes the puck out of danger for the Penguins to Guillaume Lepay. And it's behind Lick. Gathered in by Tanabe. The Penguins have won 14 games here on home ice. You're thinking, wow, that's not very good. Well, there's been a worse time. They went 1 year, 83-84, where they won only 7 games all year long on home ice. Now that was a long season. Rico Fallon down the board. Urbe will leave it for Tanabe. Bouchard has to turn and go back. Craig Adams right on his backside. Just fires it off the net, picked up. Zigomanis looks for a second rebound score, though. It's Craig McDonald on the giveaway by the Pens. And McDonald gets the puck in. Well, Bouchard went to the side of the net, but he just didn't have anybody to pass to, and it went off, and it started the whole play for the Carolina Hurricanes. Craig McDonald.
Yeah, let's give some credit to Craig Adams for forcing Bouchard, but he tried to go D to D behind his net, and unfortunately for Bouchard, it was right on the net. It surprised Caron. Craig Adams, who started the play, gets it in front. Zigomanis with the opportunity, and Craig McDonald with the wide open net. That's a 2-1 lead for Carolina.
All of a sudden, the Hurricanes get a couple of goals in less than 2 minutes, in 1:52. And they have the lead for the first time in the hockey game. Jamie Pusher. Outlet delivery over to Alex Daig. Daig on now to Carolina ice. And this is where the Penguins have really had some problems here in the recent streaks, where the other team now senses the Penguins are in deep trouble, and they just keep coming. And they put the game away. Verbaut on the left side towards the net. Went offline of Caron. Lemieux after the puck. We've seen it time and time again, Edzo. It hasn't been a pleasant time for the Penguins. It does happen to them.
Again, when you get in a situation like this and you are struggling, you have to get back to basics. Everybody has to know you're going to get the puck in at the red line, and you're going to go in and you're going to bang some bodies. You're going to simplify your game. Again, the inexperience of a lot of players on the Penguin squad, and it's only going to get better, folks. Smart and read. I'm sorry, Mikey. You smart and read the play and know exactly what the situation is.
Right. Vasicek trying to get his way around Hans Janssen. Lemieux dummies the play and lets the puck go for Hans Janssen. Can he get it out? He can't. Tanabe keeps it in, knocks it down with a glove. Penguins need to touch it to keep the play an illegal one. They apparently have here. They keep banging away on the board. Who's going to get possession of the puck? Tanabe comes out of a scramble, turns, look out, he can shoot and does right on the net. Caron makes the save. There's Meloche. Finally sending it up to Lemieux, and Lemieux to open space. Meloche hurries in for it. Like Watt gets back. And Mallette and the Canes come scrambling through to center. Got in by Jeff Daniels. 2-1 Carolina. This is Sorobi. On to the right side. Wittner back for Straka. Daniels has it. Got a man going. It's Veda. He just makes that pass a little further ahead. Veda's off to the races. But it didn't happen that way. Fortunately for the Penguins. Francis knocks it wide of man. O'Neill gets the puck right back in front. Here's Francis going to the net. And Caron got a piece of that, and the Penguins will ice it. And now it's not going to be called because Herbe is going to play the biscuit. Jeff O'Neill against Bouchard. Back into the left wing corner. Veda Francis went in behind the goal, turns to center. It went right by O'Neill. Over 5 minutes to go in the second.
Both teams have been real sharp in their changes here tonight, Mikey. Not going too long, going hard. There's been a lot of physical play behind the action of following the puck. That's the beauty about coming to a National Hockey League game. We said it a bunch of times this season. You get the full feel so you actually attend a game in person to really appreciate what goes on in a game.
Samuelson pulled up, and he'll bank it in down the right wing side. All in defensively. The head man for Craig Adams. This line has been a pretty strong line for Carolina tonight. Zigomanis working center with Craig McDonald and Craig Adams. As they were the last time the Canes were in here. They beat the Penguins. Adams and McDonald in particular. I don't remember if Zigomanis was playing with him at center, but I do remember McDonald and Adams both having strong games against the Penguins.
The youngster Svoboda was with those guys.
Here's Lefebvre to Lemieux, turns the stick over. 2-1 Carolina. Lefebvre fires it and comes off somebody and skips wide of Herbe.
It's the first shift in a while that Mario has not seen Pettikin and Hill, the two veteran defensemen for Carolina.
Mario got clipped in the face. Going to be a penalty here against Carolina. Danny Folk shooting that puck. Lemieux got hit.
Now Lefebvre is going at.
You got to be Defoe under control here. Defoe is going to get the penalty, but the Penguins must have the extra man on. Carolina must get possession. And Lefebvre just gave it to Sean Hill. We'll be back.
You know all that stuff your mom used to tell you? She was right. Go study Dodge Dakota, winner of Strategic Vision's Total Quality Award 4 years in a row. A quality you're sure to appreciate after you get your chores done. Dodge Dakota, part of the most powerful line of trucks. Don't make mom have to tell you again. Grab Dodge's 770 Powertrain Limits warranty, plus 0% financing or $3,000 cash allowance. Ford, Chevy, and Toyota don't match this.
Tonight on the best damn sports show, period. Emmy Award winner Joe Buck gets us geared up for the new baseball season. Plus, Derek Wittenberg on the Final Four. Tonight at 11.
I can't believe she let you get this. Look at the shape. I mean, it's like, it's perfect. It's just really nice lines like that. You're one lucky guy. Yeah. You think I could, Go ahead. Look at this. Can I drive it? No.
Through Saturday, get 0% financing until October 2003 on tractors and mowers over $249, including Craftsman, America's #1 brand of tractor, at America's #1 store for tractors, Sears. Where else?
Officially, it's called Jack Daniel's Old Time Old No. 7 brand Quality Tennessee Sour Mash Whiskey. But you can ask for Jack.
Oh, welcome back, and Mario Lemieux gets an errant stick from Brad Defoe. And watch Defoe here. After he hits Mario, he kind of reaches in there and wants to make sure that Mario is all right. And then Guillaume Lefebvre comes in and gives Defoe a couple shots with the stick, but Mario seems to be all right. He's back out here on the power play.
And he'll sneak into the corner for Dick Tarnstrom. 2-1 Carolina. Penguins now trying to tie this game with the pass around. Comes all the way to center. Richard Littner gives it quickly to Tarnstrom. McKenna races in, going behind the net. Lemieux put it back in front, and it comes off one of the Canes. Now remember, the Canes scored a short-handed goal to tie it against the Penguins. And then McDonald put him ahead. This is Tarnstrom. Throwing the puck behind. Herbe can't cut it off. Hedigan kicked it. McKenna got to it. Now to Lemieux. Mario Lemieux with 1:10 to go. Right in front. And that jumps away and hit the netting.
Well, baseball season in full swing. Kenny Lofton signed a good deal. He just missed half a training camp and then comes right in and leadoff hitter.
Perfect.
That's beautiful. Saturday, the Bucks and Phillies.
You know what, Edzo?
Right here.
Why don't
on
they,
Fox Sports
Why
Net.
has baseball not called their net Nessie? They've had it for years.
I don't know.
I mean, you have come up with something that should be in the dictionary. From now on, we'll tell those guys, the announcers for the Pirates, that
Mr. Brown and Mr. Blass?
Yeah, it goes back into the net. Into the net. Pirates are losing tonight 4-3 to Cincinnati in the 7th. Here the Penguins trail 2-1. They've got a half a minute to go here in this power play. Rico Fata reached for it, now settles it down and gives the puck to Marty Straka. Off to Lemieux in the right wing board. Aerial surveys everywhere, looking, goes to Straka. Right back to 66, head up to Straka center point. What's he going to do with it? He'll go down to the near side to Bouchard, back to Straka. Weak shot towards the net, it kind of floated in. And Mario just kind of looks in disbelief at Straka's shot.
We got to watch
That
Mario's
was
reaction or see if he says anything to Marty there. Well, Bouchard back to Marty. It was almost like a knuckleball. The reaction to Mario. It's been that type of year, folks.
One second on the penalty to Defoe, and he hits the ice. A minute and a half to go in the second period. Guy Junker will join you during the second intermission. Right here on Fox Sports Net. Thomas Sorovi. And O'Neill back checking. Francis looked for the puck. He gets it to the net. Herbe just rolls it to Valine. Valine to Jeff O'Neill. Good pass by O'Neill. Very underrated passer. Not only score goals, but he can set up plays too. Good soft touch on the hands.
Good on faceoffs as well. It's a lot of faceoffs on the backhand side. The offensive zone with Ron Francis.
Mata quickly back in. Vasicek.
Danny Folks had a real strong game tonight here against Carolina. Real physical.
Rabada, look out, going to the net to fall with a nice move. A backhand shot, and Perron got a piece of that, it appeared. Defoe has a good size, and he came in.
He played 4 years at North Dakota for the Fighting Sioux.
Off the boards again, fighting for that puck. Over to Vasicek, and he whistles one right in the right ear of Perron. It's so hard, it comes all the way back to the Kane zone. A dozen seconds to go in the period. Carolina appears to be coming out of the second period with the lead now. An offside call with 5.9 seconds to go. We have another Edzo or not? We're not allowed to put any more up. Special awards. All right, we'll have those.
Well, it's time for our icy light.
I don't like it when they close
tap.
up. I don't like when they close the doors. Or they
One
tell
to
you gotta go home.
One to go.
You gotta go home. I don't like this. Only one left. That is the last call.
And again, Mario Lemieux will not be in Washington on Saturday night.
Carolina has the lead over the Pittsburgh Penguins 2-1. Guy Junker of Fox Sports Net is going to be here in a moment. He's beautiful. And you are watching Fox Sports Net, your home for Penguins hockey all season long.
And all that.
You have the ultimate power to look better, to be stronger, to redefine your body and yourself. Introducing the Bowflex Ultimate. Quite possibly the best home fitness machine ever made. In as little as 20 minutes a day, 3 times a week, you can get real results that can change your entire body. With over 90 health club quality exercises and up to 410 pounds of resistance, it's like having an entire gym in your home. Bowflex is so effective that we guarantee you'll get the results you want in 6 weeks or less. Own the new Bowflex Ultimate with no money down and monthly payments lower than many health club dues. Call and ask for a free video and brochure, and check out the entire Bowflex lineup or visit us on the web at bowflexultimate.com today. The new Bowflex for ultimate results.
What's that? Mandarin chicken salad. Is it good? It's fabulous. Very fresh, very crunchy. What's that?
It's a chicken BLT salad.
Good?
Yeah, and it's so big, I think I'm gonna have to take some home.
You know, 2 guys talking about salads. Kind of, you know.
Grow up, man.
Wendy's 4 garden sensations are so fresh and delicious that people who never ate salads are eating salads.
Sorry.
Wendy's, it's better here. And our pickup window is open till 1 a.m. or later, so you can eat great even late.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the NASCAR Young Guns were born to make racing more exciting. Live from Talladega this weekend.
Hello?
Listen up.
Who's this?
I'm you in the future.
You're what?
I'm you, so just listen, okay? First, do not take that job in Boston.
What job?
You'll see. Second, buy the Passat.
The Passat?
Yeah, trust me. It's one decision you'll be happy with when you become me. Oh, one more thing. When you meet Becky, run.
The Volkswagen Passat. It's well equipped, elegantly designed, and now more affordable than ever. See your dealer today. You'll thank yourself later.
You're watching Fox Sports Net.
Pittsburgh Penguins hockey on Fox Sports Net is brought to you by Jeep. Only in a Jeep 4x4. And by Pizza Hut, home of the Big New Yorker, thin and crispy, pan, stuffed crust pizza, and more.
Welcome back to Mellon Arena. Goals by Mike Zigomanis and Craig McDonald. Less than 2 minutes apart have erased the Penguins' early lead. It's 2-1 Carolina after 2 periods of play. You take a look at the Carolina Hurricanes media guide. Ron Francis on the cover with his Lady Byng trophy from last year. Inside, he is listed first among all the players in their biographies, a sign of the respect they have for him. The rest of the guys are in alphabetical order. They call him Ronnie Franchise in Carolina. He was an original draft pick, of course, of the Hartford Whalers in 1981. This is the same franchise, only the southern version. He had his most successful seasons here in Pittsburgh team-wise, winning the 2 Stanley Cups. I had a chance to talk with Ronnie before the game tonight about the possible retirement of Mario Lemieux. Ronnie's 2.5 years older. He's coming back. He'd like to see Mario do the same thing.
From a selfish standpoint, I've said this numerous times, I hope he decides to keep playing. I mean, it's so great to watch him out there, just the things he can do. I mean, I had the pleasure of working against him for years, and then with him, and now against him again. And it's obviously a lot nicer when you're alongside him and instead of having to try and stop him. But just to see him on the ice, whether I'm against him or with him, it's so much fun to watch him play, the way he plays the game and the talent he possesses. That I hope he decides not to pack it up and somehow gets healthy and feels like he should continue playing, because I'd love to see him keep doing that.
Ronnie Francis. All right, the Penguins trailing 2-1, or do they lead? You're talking about the #1 overall draft pick in the league. I'll let you decide that one. 2-1. We'll be back in the studio for a Pittsburgh Sports Tonight update right after this.
Hey, that thing got a hammy? Yeah. Sweet.
The all-new Dodge Ram Heavy Duty.
Did you mean the Charger? Because that's got a Hemi too.
Now with a 345 horsepower, 5.7-liter Hemi Magnum. Our best trucks, our best powertrain limited warranty, plus our best deal equals the best values in America.
Welcome to Lavalife's Temptation Telephone. Right now, callers are recording their personal profiles and listening to other callers' profiles. Some are even chatting live. Sparks are flying as strangers are becoming friends. Let's meet some of the players. Sarah's in banking. Her passions include golf and golf. She's just met another golf fan and they're talking right now. Need some tips on your swing? Max makes up for his 2 left feet by working wonders in the kitchen. Right now, you could be swapping recipes with him. Renata runs a media company and is looking for someone to keep up with her. She makes friends fast and has been talking to so many people tonight. Mike heads up an IT department, loves animals, and romantic walks to the convenience store. Don't wait. Whatever you're looking for, a date, friendship, or fantasy, it's all happening right now on Lavalife's Temptation Telephone. Thousands of singles in your area are calling every day. It's safe, easy, and confidential. Plus, it's free to call. Temptation is calling. Call Lavalife now.
Okay, Oven Mitt, time to get another roast out of the...
Look, it's Arby's new Italian beef and provolone.
The oven goodness of beef, roasted right in the store so it's juicy, not greasy, then marinated in Italian seasonings on a soft baguette.
Okay, I'll stop.
Try Arby's new Italian beef and provolone.
What are you eating today?
What's wrong? I don't know, it's just a little weird with them here.
They're just here because it's hockey night. They don't care about us.
Guys.
Go ahead, dude.
Doesn't matter.
Guys, I need this. Come on, schmookums.
This is your Pittsburgh Sports Update from the Fox Sports News Desk.
Hi, I'm Rob King. We'll get you back to the Pens and Hurricanes in just a few moments, but first this Pittsburgh Tribune Review intermission update. Pirates pitching prospect Sean Burnett is moving up the system fast. He produced a 1.80 ERA in Class A Lynchburg last year. Now he's been bumped up to Double-A, where he has to depend upon what's gotten him this far.
It's all about confidence. I know I'm probably the youngest player in the league, and going into the season, you just gotta go out there and pitch your game. You can't think of the guy's older. He's been in the league a couple of years. You just gotta go out there and pitch your game, and what happens. I can just throw strikes and pitch it, and hopefully they play defense behind me and we win ball games.
Coming up tonight after the game on Pittsburgh Sports Tonight, an update on the Ben Howland situation at UCLA. Penn State hires a new hoops coach, and we'll also have Bucco Red highlights as well. All that and more tonight on PST. But now back to Mike and Eddie for the start of the third period right after this.
What's this generation coming to?
Same great deli taste that's wowed them for generations past. Isley's original chip-chopped ham. Fresher, leaner, hammier. Remember Isley's. Ask for it now at your supermarket deli.
Since 1866, we've had only 6 master distillers of Jack Daniels. Job satisfaction's never been much of a problem. Jack Daniels Tennessee Whiskey.
You're a great mom. You're beautiful and you're smart and you work so hard.
Billy, would you like me to call your mom and see if you can stay for dinner?
If you insist.
Now at Pizza Hut, get 10 of our new cinnamon sticks free. That's right, free when you buy any large pizza with 3 toppings for just $11.99. Free cinnamon sticks and a large pizza with 3 toppings for just $11.99. Spoil your family, not your budget.
You're powerful, smart.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
At Pizza Hut.
Yeah, this is my town. Hey, where I was born, where I was raised, where I keep all my yesterdays. I came back, settled down. This is where my roots are in the ground. This is my town.
Your hometown Eaton Park bakes fresh bread every day. And right now, you can enjoy any one of 3 new deli sandwiches with a side for only $4.99.
My town. What's this generation coming to? Same great deli taste that's wowed them for generations past. Isley's original chip-chopped ham. Fresher, leaner, hammier. Remember Isley's. Ask for it now at your supermarket deli.
You're watching Fox Sports Net.
Pittsburgh Penguins hockey on Fox Sports Net is brought to you by Dodge. Get somewhere. Grab life by the horns. Dodge. And by Jack Daniels Country Cocktails, who reminds you to live comfortably but drink responsibly.
Welcome back.
Go ahead.
Welcome back to the Mellon Arena. The Penguins trail the Carolina Hurricanes 2-1 after the second period of play. And shorthanded, Mike Zigomanis goes top shelf on Sebastian Caron. Ties the game up at 1. Then Joel Bouchard with a giveaway to surprise Sebastian Caron. And Craig McDonald eventually puts it in with good work by Craig Adams down low. Those are the 2 goals of the second period. Carolina leads by 1.
Jack Daniels Country Cocktails tells you that Carolina had a big edge in shots in the second, now lead. They've had the better of the scoring chances. The faceoffs are pretty even. And they had a shorthanded goal as we get ready for the third period. We might take just a chance here. And, you know, the NASCAR season's underway, and I like to get ready for that, too, as the season's coming to an end. Do you have a problem with
No.
Okay, good. No. Just something so I can see you better, Edzo. All right, you got a third period to go. Can they come back?
Yeah, they can because they've had their chances. And we talked about how fragile they've been pretty much for the last 35, 40 games, Mikey. And they've had their chances to score. And Carolina came out when they felt they had the Penguins down. They took advantage of it. So that was a big shorthanded goal. That's 2 in 2 games for the Penguins.
Okay, I just want to get a real close-up look. And you look good, Edzo. We're going to have a lot of Edzos for you, too. A lot of Edzos coming up.
Unbelievable.
Don't go away.
Hey guys, with those, you also get a mask, fins, regulator, tank, underwater camera, snorkel.
Isn't it great when the extras are included? It's like that with the Chrysler PT Cruiser, with 32 seating configurations and a ton of cargo space.
Be right back.
All at a great low price.
Hey guys, look, she threw in a couple of these too.
It's more than you ever expected. Chrysler PT Cruiser, now starting around $17,300 with our 770 Powertrain Limited warranty, because love is a commitment.
You have the ultimate power to look better, to be stronger, to redefine your body and yourself. Introducing the Bowflex Ultimate. Quite possibly the best home fitness machine ever made. In as little as 20 minutes a day, 3 times a week, you can get real results that can change your entire body. With over 90 health club quality exercises and up to 410 pounds of resistance, it's like having an entire gym in your home. Bowflex is so effective that we guarantee you'll get the results you want in 6 weeks or less. Own the new Bowflex Ultimate with no money down and monthly payments lower than many health club dues. Call and ask for a free video and brochure, and check out the entire Bowflex lineup or visit us on the web at bowflexultimate.com today. The new Bowflex for ultimate results.
What's that? Mandarin chicken salad. Is it good? It's fabulous. Very fresh, very crunchy. What's that? It's a chicken BLT salad. Good? Yeah, and it's so big, I think I'm gonna have to take some home. You know, two guys talking about salads. It's kind of, you know. Grow up, man.
Wendy's 4 garden sensations are so fresh and delicious that people who never ate salads are eating salads.
Sorry.
Wendy's, it's better here. And our pickup window is open till 1 a.m. or later, so you can eat great even late.
Fox News Channel, the country at war. Stay with us for breaking news and live updates. Fair and balanced. Exclusive from the team you trust. Fox News Channel. On the ground, in the air. Reports from the front, inside the conflict. War coverage, second to none. Fox News Channel. The political fallout with eyes around the world. A commitment here at home. The first place to turn for the latest in news. Fox News Channel. Real journalism, fair and balanced.
You're watching Fox Sports Net.
Are we back?
Yes, we are.
And we're back live? Say yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Thank you. Brett Hedigan. 2-1 Carolina to begin the third period right in front of Irbe. And slapped up off the boards. Arthur Irbe has had a storied season, to say the least. Kevin Weeks has kind of taken over as the #1 netminder. Well, Weeks not in action. And Carolina's got 2 more games left after this. An icing call against the Penguins. Brings the play back into Pittsburgh territory for the Pens. Mario Lemieux playing his last game of this year. Perhaps even his whole career. So we'll have to wait and see what transpires after that. So this season is over. With an assist on the only Penguin goal here tonight. DeBaugh trying to get to it and can't, and the Penguins Littner sends it back on the left side. Sorovi, nice pass. And Straka tried to sidestep the defender. St. Jacques, the Penguins shoot it to the net, and that's off of Irbe and right into that Neshing. Only a couple years ago, Arthur Irbe was the talk of the town in Carolina. It happens. And his career pretty much has followed what's happened to him in Carolina, too. It's been an up and down career for Arthur Irbe. One of the smaller goaltenders in the National Hockey League. Spent some time in the minor leagues this year, too. And the face-off win by Pittsburgh, and Bouchard to the net. It's flicked away by Irbe. And on to center now. Starting his NHL career with the San Jose Sharks.
Play with Bob Erie.
Yeah, Bobby Erie. Right back behind the net. There's Vasicek trying to shoot it. It does off the right pad.
Excellent job there by Karan to hold on to that post and not give Vasicek any opportunity going short side.
So Jamie Pusher and up to center now to Littner. Happen to see any of the Ranger Islander game last night?
Very little.
Rangers coming
back. Yeah, huge comeback.
Zigomanis penalty coming up here. And it's going to be against the Penguins. Pittsburgh will be penalized. It'll be a hooking call.
Well, we got another Edzo award, and the Penguins in overtime. Heinz to Lemieux, back to Heinz in overtime. Watch the reaction here of Mario. The play of the year.
That's the last time the Penguins won a game at home, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. And that was the last win, period, before the 16-game winless streak. So they beat the Rangers.
And that was February 22nd. Correct time they won a home game. And that long. That's a little longer than the 8th grade pickup. Vermont at the left point. Moves over. The left side to Jeff O'Neill. Wasicek with Francis in front of the net. The Hill. Slapper. Save made. Rebound. O'Neill looks for it. Expected to get hit. Folk comes over and accommodates him and pushes him away from the net. When you do go in there, I mean, you anticipate somebody's going to get a piece of you. And O'Neill went in and then kind of turned and got out of there.
Well, 2-on-1 situation in front for Carolina. Any rebound there each way. Hahn Johnson had to try to guard 2 players. Fortunately, it went right under Caron.
Tampa Bay leads Montreal 2-1, the last score we had in the 3rd period. Get an update on that. And Atlanta's winning again on the road in Buffalo. O'Neill missed it. And Columbus has a big lead. So the Penguins, look at the overall standings, and right now they're playing Carolina. Works just the opposite, too. You look where you are as far as the top and the bottom. Very well could end up with the number 1 pick overall. And this thing is all done. Francis to Joseph Wasicek. The word I'm getting is that Carolina is going to take the goaltender Fleury. That's who they want. On to the net. It's kind of interesting. So if the Penguins do finish next to last, of course you've got the lottery. You have to be able to get the draw of it. But if you can finish last, Marc-Andre Fleury is who they're interested in. But you could have a situation where if you finish on the bottom spot, the worst you can do over the lottery is pick second. So you may lose that first pick, but the worst pick you can have when you finish last is number 2. That's the way it's set up.
There's a lot of different scenarios that could play out. You do get the number 1 pick overall. And if you want to show your hand, you throw out some false information, and you might be able to.
That's true. Oh, no question about that. I don't the game. I don't dispute that at all. Yep. People in a mindset of thinking, well, maybe I could offer this, and if they really want him, and for example, last year, that's the way they kind of worked it with Columbus. Ended up with the first pick. The youngster Nash. And they weren't the first team overall, and now doesn't Florida have somebody's pick this year? First pick there, drop pass, and Day shoots it towards the net, and that is gloved by Urbe. Let's go to our drive of the game.
Brought to us by the fine people at Jeep. And the lone goal of the game by Eric Malash, who's had another strong game. Lemieux and Lefebvre on the assist. They don't ask how, folks. They just ask how many. And for Eric Malash, his 4th goal of the season.
St. Jacques around, and the puck is whistled up to center ice. That's trailing by only 1 here as we're in the 3rd period, 2-1. With 2 goals in the span of 1:52. Craig McDonald with only his 2nd goal ever in the National Hockey League. And that's the difference in the hockey game right now.
As well as Zigomanis.
That's right, they both have their second lifetime. Game number 66 for McDonald, though, and not quite that for Zigomanis. That's onto the net. Hook shot rattles right off of Urbe. Lefebvre. Now Dake picks up the puck. Right back towards the net. That's a stop there by Urbe. Lefebvre, good hustle and work. The Janssen slapper. Good save by Arturs Urbe. Oh, that was good hard work there by Dake and Lefebvre to keep the pressure on.
I don't know if Urbe lost his balance, but as he moved from left to right, he was down on his knees. Now watch what happens. Puck's going to go back to the point. Urbe just slides across and he throws his glove up. He was kind of looking for the puck in behind Aaron Ward, who was screening him. And a hard shot by Hahn Johnson. Could really shoot it when he throws it at that net. Good save by Urbe.
Sorovi comes off the boards and shoots the puck, and Urbe again cradles it to his glove and his chest and holds on to it. Well, the Penguins this year have won only one game when they've trailed going to the final period. They've lost 35, tied a couple, and lost 3 in overtime. Maybe this is the night that they are able to get back and get into a game and win one here. Last home game of the regular season. Francis deals the puck over to Beta. Ryan Beta slams it into the Penguins' end. Caron after it. O'Neill skated by. Back in front. Beta to Francis. Take a couple of chops at it. That's on to center ice. Ronnie Francis give you an indication. I guess he's definitely going to come back next year.
Yeah, he has a guaranteed deal.
And that's over the glass and to the seats.
Americans are hardworking people, but they also treasure their free time. That's why most people have outdoor power equipment with high-performance Briggs & Stratton engines inside. They start easily and have the power to get the job done quickly. In fact, they've been helping Americans make the most of their free time for nearly a century. So be sure there's a powerful Briggs & Stratton engine inside. Spring is mower tune-up season. Extend the life of your mower with a tune-up kit from participating lawn and garden retailers.
Hey! That thing got a Hemi? Yeah. Sweet.
The all-new Dodge Ram Heavy Duty.
Did you mean the Charger? Because you know that's got a Hemi too.
Now with a 345 horsepower, 5.7-liter Hemi Magnum. Our best trucks, our best powertrain limited warranty, plus our best deal equals the best values in America.
Come for the fun and excitement of live harness racing. The Meadows. Be part of it.
A lot of fans enjoying the night here at the Mellon Arena.
Oh, what was that?
It's not a circle.
Well, let me try it again, okay?
Octagon. Wow, look at the circle.
Everything's going on to Fritz.
Tampa Bay has won tonight against Montreal, beat them 2-1. Their magic number now is 2 to eliminate the Capitals from the division championship hopes. Tampa Bay Lightning has a game left at home against Philadelphia and one on the road at Atlanta. Check the Caps here who have 2 left. Both of theirs are going to be at home. Here's Hill to Hennigan. The Caps have a game against Ottawa, and of course Pittsburgh on Saturday night. The Ottawa game is tomorrow, or the 3rd. Should be tomorrow. Johansson cutting behind the net, centers it. Here's Pusher shooting, and it was blocked by Zegamanis right in front of the goal.
I think Jamie Pusher's had more scoring chances in these last 2 games than he's had all season long, and obviously that's not his role, getting himself in that scoring position.
Watt went to the left point. St. Jacques. I wouldn't argue with him. He certainly has. A lot of opportunities. Off to the right side to Jeff Daniels. Daniels firing. Blocked by Folk. And now he's Buffalo 3-2 in the 3rd period. Sabres coming back. Vanderbilt trying to drive it down and can't do it. Ron sets the table up here for Danny Folk. Off the window. 12 minutes left here in the 3rd period. Eric Melas feeds Sean Hines. The blue liner with Tarnstrom. Lemieux and Hines play catch with it.
What a bullet pass there by Lemieux back to Hines.
He wants the puck. And the shot by Tarnstrom comes off the shoulder of Artur Zerbe. Lefebvre. Ross, who has the only score for the Penguins, has the puck. Down to Lemieux, turns, feather it in front. And it never got to Lefebvre. Hines off the boards. Hill tried to clear. It's all Pittsburgh right now. Hill over to Hedigan. Quickly to center where Jeff O'Neill moves into the Penguin stripe. Good shift there by the Lemieux line.
Yeah, real good.
Malash and Guillaume Lefebvre.
Mario had a chance to shoot the puck, and he tried to get the puck to Lefebvre, but Eric Malash, 2 good passes.
Pusher on the boards. And he was back on the puck again. Sorovi going to the net. Throws it in front. Bouchard ran out of time. Lost the puck. Here's Verbata. Got a Traeger and Volleen. He shoots the puck. Blocked by Pusher. Verbata went for it again, but the Penguins will corral it. And Bouchard skates away from Joseph Vasicek. Game all of a sudden opening up here. And Sorovi with a couple of nifty moves. Shoots the puck. And Hervé off his pads where it's cleared by the Canes. Bouchard going back to pick up the biscuit. Gave it away and a blast to the net by McDonald. Caron made the stop there. Right point. Ward over the net. Good save by Caron. Both ends of the rink they're getting chances. The Penguins guilty of icing here apparently. As Ward touches up. 2-1 Canes.
Closed captioning of Pittsburgh Penguins hockey on Fox Sportsnet is provided by West Penn Allegheny Health Systems, ranked with America's best by U.S. News and World Reports.
Tonight on the best damn sports show, period. Emmy Award winner Joe Buck gets us geared up for the new baseball season. Plus, Derek Wittenberg on the Final Four. Tonight at 11.
Well, the Fox News Channel has the latest coverage of all events overseas. Get the latest from Iraq all week long on the O'Reilly Factor, only on Fox News Channel.
Penguins and penalty coming up against the Pens on Johnson.
For interfering with Craig McDonald. Right off the face-off.
So another penalty called against the Pens. Interference the call against Janssen. And this is Verbata of the Canes. On the right side. Hill shoots it toward it. Skips right off of Caron. O'Neill, Vasicek, and Francis the front line on this power play. Right to the net. Carolina has won the fewest games of anybody in the National Hockey League this year as they come into this contest. Penguins, on the other hand, have lost more games than any one squad in the 30-team league. Got the ties and the overtime points and everything else involved. Hill slapper towards the net, stop, and rebound. There is no rebound.
Somebody better get in there. Vasicek give Sebastian Caron a quick shot. he was standing in the crease. I don't think Sean Hill got all of that. And that pass from Ron Francis. To the right of your screen. 2 Carolina players there. Watch Vasicek. He kind of gets his stick right up around the neck area. But here, Eric Malash on Ron Francis. You got to wonder what was going through Eric's mind there, taking the face-off against Ronnie. A good face-off win there by the youngster.
That shot by Hill actually, I think, hit Malash's stick out high. And didn't that cut down the speed on it going to the net. Malash has had a strong game tonight, not only in scoring the goal, but a lot of defensive work. Block shots again. And here come the Penguins. Short-handed, Johansson. Hines, and Hines works it in behind the net.
Johansson should have got that puck to Rico Fata right away. Once he did not pass the puck, Fata had to stop. Ended up, instead of being a 2-on-1 and a chance at a breakaway, ended up being a 1-against-3 situation.
This Carolina team is a very fragile one too, so the Penguins very much in this game. Despite the fact that they're down 2-1. They're having this power play chance here, and they're not doing a whole lot with it. Here they come in the final rush up. Eric Malash hustles down the left wing with good speed. Put it on the net anyway. Vanderbilt is in front, and he can't crank it in. And you've got Vanderbilt, Malash out here. Of course, the Penguins are shorthanded. Penalty expires, and here's Adams, right side. Carolina shooting the puck, and McDonald stopped by Caron. The Penguins successfully killed the penalty to Janssen. They try and go to work here in an effort to try and tie the game. Lemieux back on the ice with Lefebvre and Daigle. This time after Malash saw a lot of duty on the penalty kill. Lemieux slapper, and Herbe turns it away to the board. Folks, can he get his own pass back? Hustles up to throw it behind the net. They're very active. Right by Folk at the left point. Jumps over his stick and rolls on edge into Pittsburgh territory as we approach the 7-minute mark. Time left here in the third. Littner just chops it ahead to center circle. Straka now on the ice here with Littner and Thomas Sorovi. Got an all-check line out here. Slovak working on the left wing. Sorovi in front. Littner's there, but it comes off of Herbe. Thomas Sorovi behind the net. Gives it to Littner. Tries to make one more move. And Mollett stopped him cold. Putting a body into him.
Well, 2 guys that have stuck out tonight for the Penguins have been Sorovi and Malash, no question about it.
It's a crowd of 15,718. Trying to get the Penguins into it. Littner. Centering pass broken up.
This game has really opened up here. See a breakaway coming up here. Teams are both playing on the edge.
And Fata and the Penguins offside.
There are places that I know where people they can go to play that favorite game. Let's call it out by name. It's America's game, the one and only Powerball. I'm only gonna tell you one more time. It's America's game, the one and only Powerball.
It all starts with a thought and the promise of something better. It doesn't just happen. It takes a shared vision, a view of life that is creative and ever-changing. Passion, commitment, and unrelenting focus bring forth new ideas and unlimited opportunity. Our lives are touched in ways we've only dreamed about. What if becomes what is. The future becomes the present. And now, being there means never really standing still. UPMC.
Well, here is the last Subway sandwich at home of the year. And Rico fed on Sean Hill. A little bit of a cross-check and sandwich. We've had a few good sandwiches this year, Mikey, at home. Still waiting for Jared.
So you let me do one sandwich, and now I did it. But I know it's not quite the same. I understand.
Very weak. You got to practice that this summer.
I will.
I think Mario will evaluate your sandwiches.
Please forgive me, Edzo.
Well, Brownie and Mr. Blassie, Jared at all?
I don't know. They're going to be on the road a lot. Maybe we'll go searching for him. If we can get him to come back with the bird.
Well, Mario
He
Lemieux.
probably still has your sandwich in his pocket.
Yeah. Well, some lucky fan here tonight at the Mellon Arena will get that jersey. Here signed by Mario Lemieux. Penguins are giving their shirts off their backs tonight. Might be worth, well, it's guaranteed worth something. Game-worn signed jersey. Could be Mario's last game ever.
Here's something we haven't seen for about 15 years. They're starting a wave here at the Mellon Arena. An oldie but goodie. Johansson can't get into the net. Pusher will try again. It's blocked in front. Jamie Pusher had a season's worth of shot and opportunities in 2 games.
Gonna need ice bags for those arms.
Yeah.
And he is a great team guy.
Behind the defense, here's McDonald shooting off the shoulder of Caron. Less than 5 left in regulation. And was looking for one to tie.
Oh!
Lemieux wants the puck. Sanabi realizes that and beats him to it. And around the boards it goes. This is Eric Meloche. We'll be witnessing Lemieux's last couple of shifts here. For the pen, down it goes in behind the net. And Hines after the puck. Meloche bursting through. Boy, he's had a great hop tonight. Eric Meloche. He has been motoring all over the ice. Francis.
4-on-2.
Cruises back into the Penguins' end. Drop it back with a beautiful pass to Sean Hill, and he fires it, but he missed. Oh, Ronnie Francis picked him out of a traffic jam and just able to slide it perfectly across to Hill, who backpedaled instead of going to the net and waited for that play. Littner gets back in, and Tanabe around the boards again. Urbana tried to crank it out, couldn't do it. 3:39 to go in regulation. Littner behind the goal, and the Canes in. His attempted pass comes off a defenseman Tanabe.
Oh.
I'll tell you, I'm interested here to see how the fans are reacting. Tremendous. We got an Edzo award.
Oh, well, we give the fans of Pittsburgh, of the Penguins, an Edzo award. But how about Sebastian Caron? His first National Hockey League shutout against the Carolina Hurricanes. And he was a happy human that night. What a sequence that was against Carolina late in the game. Congratulations to all our winners.
Well, you did a great job. I love the Edzo. I love the Edzo. But you're not getting a turkey leg. Sorry. No chance.
I must say, I don't know if people realize, but we've been together 3 years now. This is the first time that we've ever
done an Edzo.
No.
No.
That we've had the same color shirts on.
Oh, goodness.
Did you know that?
Edzo, I plan around your wardrobe. I've received word, and I know when not to. Tonight, there was some miscommunication because I had heard you were going to give the shirt off your back. Well, I guess that wasn't true. Sorobi in front. Just missed high in the game there.
How good has he played tonight, Thomas Sorobi again?
Straka. Rosicek tied up Sorobi. Straka comes out. A turnaround backhander. It goes in. Sorobi will get it. Sorobi may have touched it. Or Richard Littner.
Well, excellent work by this line. Straka, Littner, and Sorobi. Sorovi's stick was there. It looked like he was going to put in the empty net, but I think Littner snuck his stick right in front real quick. And it goes between the legs of one of the Carolina players that was all over Thomas Sorovi. Now Richard Littner. It was Vasicek that was in front. And the third goal of the season. And ties it up at 2.
Well, the Penguins and the Hurricanes are tied here. Late in period number 3. Greg Adams to the right point. And the Canes with it. And they shoot it towards the net. Blocked by Fata. He tries to get it out of the zone. McDonald put it back in the corner. Bouchard around the wood. Littner's going to notch his 3rd of the year. The Penguins come back to center. Alex Daigle lost it. Zigomanis, who has scored tonight for Carolina. Now Nicholas Valin looking left wing. McDonald shoots it in. And Jeff O'Neill. O'Neill had a man. Francis going to the net, just couldn't get it through. And a diving play there by Bouchard to break up the pass attempt. Daigle to the left side, and Bouchard couldn't hammer the puck into the zone. The Penguins set it up again. 16:59, the time of the game tying goal. Straka and Sorovi on the assist. And this is Hines. Hines looks, moves it over to Tarnstrom. He'll belt it in. It comes right behind the goaltender. Lost behind the net to Lemieux in front. There's a man there and a quick shot. It's going to be knocked in. Here comes Lemieux with it again. Mario shooting block, picked up by Hines. Hines towards the net, never got through. And Lefebvre and O'Neill jams it back. Penalty coming up here. Got a high sticking call with 1:33 left in regulation against Carolina.
Well, time for our late night goal, brought to you by the fine folks at Wendy's. Straka on the wraparound. Sorovi, Littner, look at Janssen jumped in there. Felt the Penguins had all kinds of pressure, but Richard Littner. It's our Wendy's late night goal. A big battle in front of the net.
And Beta gets a high sticking minor here.
4-minute penalty.
And if the game is tied at the end of regulation, the penalties would carry to overtime. Lemieux off the left wing boards. Penguin power play right now. Dick Karstrom feeds it over to Mario Lemieux. Lemieux to Meloche, turning shot, and Herbe had to come off his body. Now they're going to have to rely on Herbe in the penalty killing. And remember that Carolina has a short-handed goal already in this game. Down to 1:10 to go.
Well, Mario just kind of waved over at Eric Meloche to be, don't be so anxious when I give you the puck off to the side of the net to try to do something right away. Just be patient.
Mario now. Karstrom went to the net, and it comes off of Herbe. Lemieux flags it down. 5-on-4 advantage for the Penguins. Lemieux towards the net. It comes to Meloche. Meloche trying to go back to Lemieux. And it comes off Hedigan. He lost it. Lemieux's right in front. His turning shot and stopped by Herbe. Lemieux with a great chance right in front of the net in the final minute of play in regulation. But Arturs Herbe stopped him cold.
Well, you'd be interested if Ricky Keough calls a timeout to give Lemieux a little bit of a breather. Look at the battle. Meloche, Lefebvre. Oh, this puck just found its way right to Mario. Little tight quarters there. With Carolina sagging down, knowing that the Penguins had numbers down low. And the Penguins have called a timeout.
Well, they will have, if they do not score here, of course, if Carolina scores, and the game could be over. But if they go to overtime tied, obviously, the Penguins are going to have the power play carry over into the overtime. And then they would have a 4-on-3 situation.
Well, my mistake. Carolina has called a timeout, not the Penguins.
Now, Francis comes over. And I got a feeling that Ronnie Francis is going to say, we didn't call a timeout.
Yeah, I was
kind
of surprised. Yeah, they announced Carolina, yeah. I was going to say, I wonder why Carolina would give the Penguins an opportunity to rest Mario and Straka.
Lemieux with the chance here. Late, of the Penguins are going to have to go back to center and regroup and set it up.
The timeout was charged to Pittsburgh.
Here's Eric Melange. Melange down behind the net. Lefebvre around to Mario Lemieux. To the left point to Tarnstrom. 23 to go in the third period. Straka to Tarnstrom. Now to Lemieux. Back to Dick Tarnstrom. Shooting block. Not out of the zone, however. Straka's got a chance here. 13 to go. Lemieux shoots it. Save made. Rebound score. It's Eric Melange. The Penguins lead with 10.1 seconds left. And you would have to be here to believe it. He'd sit on a bald man's head. Eric Melange with a go-ahead goal.
Well, communication is so important, and Mario Lemieux was telling Marty Straka as he had the puck, get it back to Tarnstrom, move the puck quickly. The one-timer, what a hard shot there. The puck was kind of rolling, and Eric Melange, who's had his best game as a pro. Look at Mario, he's pointing out, get the puck to Tarnstrom. Tarnstrom throws it down. Lemieux with the one-timer, and the reaction of Mario after Melange puts it in. 2 goals for Eric Melange. And by far his best game as a pro. Done all the little things. Physical play, blocking shots again, and cashing in, getting an opportunity to play with Mario Lemieux.
15,718. I must tell you that most of those people have stayed the whole night, and they have been behind the pens here this entire third period. In what you might have thought would be a non-interest event has turned into something very spectacular here.
A power play goal.
And somehow, some way, Lemieux finds a way to be one of the heroes again. Back into the Penguins end, and here is Caron. 4 seconds to go, and it's played up over the glass. Francis wants to delay a game penalty.
He's got it. He's got it.
And so what that'll do is even it up, because we're into the second penalty, and they've got the goaltender out of there.
And now Carolina will call a timeout and draw up a play with the face-off to the left of Sebastian Caron.
And don't go away, because they have plenty of time here. They've got 3.7 seconds left. Maurice is talking about when the puck went over the glass. The time ticked
check
off.
the clock, right.
That's exactly what he's talking about.
Carolina called a timeout after the goal. I don't know if that was announced or not. That's what we're being told from our fine crew here in the Berg.
Now, I haven't heard that, and now Francis is over to talk. He's going to talk about that and also the clock.
Yeah, the time for sure.
And I think they may be right, because I think there is another second. I recall seeing 4.7 when I looked up. And I think Paul Maurice very attentive there. It says 3.7. When I looked up, to see what the time was, I think I saw 4.7. And it was over the glass. And it was a delay call because they didn't make the call right away, so time did tick down. So I think this is a good move here. They'll check upstairs. I don't know, maybe they won't.
Well, they're definitely going to have to add some time to the clock.
Well, they've only put 0.3 of a second on there. All right. Well, they give them, it still will help the cause.
Well, Jeff O'Neill will be taking this face off
against Lemieux.
Got to watch for Sean Hill to pull out here.
And it's pulled back by O'Neill, but it comes out of the zone, and Pittsburgh will win. The Penguins win for the first time at home since the 22nd of February. Mario Lemieux with a 2.9 in what perhaps may be his last game ever. But the Penguins are thankful at least to get a win. Final score here tonight, the Penguins 3, Carolina 2. Now, let's send it to our Pittsburgh Sports Tonight studio.
If I decide to retire this summer,
I want this game to be special, and I'm going to enjoy the whole evening. I've been thinking about it all day since I got up this morning, and it's always nerve-wracking for me to think that this might be my last game. But I'm going to enjoy tonight, enjoy the fans and the atmosphere and the players in the room. Should be a great night for all of us.
Good evening. This is Pittsburgh Sports Tonight.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pittsburgh Sports Tonight. He's Pat Paris. I'm Rob King. The Bucks back in action against the Reds. We'll have the highlights.
Plus the latest on the Ben Howell and UCLA saga. But we have to start with the possible end for Mario Lemieux.
Number 66, Mario Lemieux.
Number of awards tonight for Mario Lemieux as the Pens host the Hurricanes at the Igloo. First period scoreless. Chance for the legend here on the mini breakaway. Foiled, though, by Arturs Urbe. Spoiling the night for Mario. Later in the first, Pens on the attack. Lemieux passes to Sean Hines off the stick. Eric Milosh recovers, and it goes in off Brett Hedekin's skate. Milosh the goal, and it's 1-0 Pens. Mario gets the assist. Second period tied at 1. Joel Bouchard turnover. Craig Adams to Mike Zigomanis. Backhander stopped by Sebastian Caron, but Craig McDonald on the rebound. And the Canes scored 2 quick goals to take the 2-1 lead. Third period, just over 3 minutes left. Marty Straka, the backhander, slips through to Richard Lintner. Lintner's third of the season. Game tied at 2. Pens with a 4-minute power play. Time winding down now. Eric Milosh will end up getting the game-winning goal with just 10 seconds to play. His second of the game, Lemieux's second assist. Pens come from behind to edge the Canes 3-2. Just the Penguins' second win in the last 20 games. Carolina's winless in their last 9, so it looks like the Canes have the inside track on potentially the first draft pick in the NHL draft. Lemieux, 6 shots tonight on 2 assists in just under 21 minutes of playing time in what could turn out to be his final ever game at Mellon Arena. I guess only time will tell, and we'll hear more on that coming up a bit later on in this show.
In fact, Guy Junker is standing by, going to be talking with Mario Lemieux as we return to the Igloo for more on what could be a night that we remember as Mario's last night ever in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, 682 goals and 1,690 points for Mario. Maybe enough to entice him to come back for one more season, but it's something that he's going to have to deal with. And stats haven't always been the thing Mario has gone for. It's usually been Stanley Cups. Not much chance of that happening next year for Pittsburgh.
Lots more Mario coming up, but it's time to turn our attention to baseball now. Optimism over Dave Littlefield's new acquisitions is running high, but partially obscured on opening day was the fine performance of Chris Benson, and he and Kip Wells at the top of the Bucs rotation will have as much to say as anyone about how the team finishes this year. Go to the Great American Ballpark, Game 2 of the season. Kip Wells on the hill gets some early help. Randall Simon aboard with 2 out after Giles had walked, and Ramirez, Giles had singled, and Ramirez had walked in the first with 2 outs. That's a 3-run homer to Ryan Dempster's first as a Bucko 3-0 Pirates. Bottom of the first, and that is Austin Kearns with a man aboard. The first home run by a Red at Great American Ballpark cuts the Buccos' lead to 3-2 and sets off some fireworks. In the third, not long to see the second Reds home run at Great American Ballpark. That is Ken Griffey Jr. Solo job off of Wells, and it is 3-3 as we go into the 6th inning. Man on third for Brandon Larson. Larson grounds it to the right side just past the diving Pokey Reese. Austin Kearns scores 4-3 Reds. The next batter is Jason LaRue. He hammers one into the alley, but Matt Stairs plays the ball well and right, then hits Pokey Reese's cutoff man, and Reese will nab Larson at the plate. A big out there as the game remains 4-3. The Bucs out of the inning. Next inning, Ryan Dempster will get Ramirez, and then Reggie Sanders also came to the bases loaded. But in the 8th inning, former Bucko Josias Manzanillo on, and Kevin Young on. replacing Randall Simon, hits a 2-run homer. The Bucks go on to win 7-4. Jason Kendall added a solo shot. He was 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Wells goes 6 innings, gives up 4 hits. The first 5 guys in the lineup, Lofton, Kendall, Giles, Ramirez, all score a run. It's Josh Fogg versus Jimmy Anderson at 12:35 tomorrow. Meanwhile, on Saturday, Inside Pirates Baseball, our first edition at 2:30. Pirates and Phillies at 3 o'clock, and then the Penguins and the Cavs. That might be Mario's final game as well. 7 o'clock after the game. We hope you stick around for a complete wrap-up of a busy day in sports on Pittsburgh Sports Tonight.
And our baseball coverage continues a bit later on PST. We'll introduce you to the Pirates' top pitching prospect, Sean Burnett, of course, who will begin the season in Altoona. That's coming up on Pittsburgh Sports Tonight. Now to the latest on Ben Howland. According to an LA Times source, everything is done. Howland will leave Pitt to fill the vacancy at UCLA. Howland, though, still has to meet tomorrow with the university's chancellor. Then he'll be introduced at a press conference. The University of Pittsburgh did make an 11th hour